Hello, my name is Joy Lambert, and this video will be an introduction to the database called Social Sciences Full Text. When researching topics related to any of the social sciences, this is a great place to start. To get to the database, first go to the library's homepage. You can do this by visiting library.fullerton.edu. From the library's homepage, click on the Databases icon. From there, you can either use the alphabetical list to find the database or click on the Subjects drop-down menu and scroll down to Sociology. Then click Search. Once on the Sociology databases list, you will see Social Sciences Full Text in the Best Bets box. Just click on the title to get to the database. Once in the database, you will see the search boxes and the filters available for your search. One I would like to point out is the one for peer-reviewed articles. Sometimes your professors will require you to use peer-reviewed articles for your research. Most library databases have a box you can check to help with that. So let's say I was working on a paper that is trying to answer the question, how does social media affect political engagement? From that, I would identify the keywords or search terms that I wanted to put into the database. Research databases are not like Google. You can't enter a question because it will confuse the database. So you need to pick out the keywords that will help the database understand what you are looking for. I'd also encourage you to think of other similar words or synonyms you can use to describe the concepts you are researching. Sometimes the keywords we think of first don't always work as well in the databases as we hope, and we have to retool the search a bit. To start, I'll use a very general search. So I'll try social media in the first box and political engagement in the second. They are connected with and, so the articles retrieved should discuss how these two things interact. I like to keep each concept in its own box to keep things organized in case I have to modify my search. Now I'll click Search. That search brought back some results, but I'd like to cast a wider net, so I will connect some synonyms with the Boolean connector OR. To do that, I'll click on the Advanced Search under the search box, which will take me to a screen where I can more easily modify my search. When I type OR behind a search term, you will see that the database will actually make some helpful suggestions for synonyms for my search terms. So I will select to add or Facebook or Twitter or Instagram or Snapchat or Tumblr or social networking. That way, if articles are talking about specific platforms rather than just social media in general, that search will catch them. In the second box, I will select to add or political participation or civic engagement. You will see that both of these concepts are still connected with and then click Search. So that search brought back a fair number of results. Now I'm going to use some of the available filters to help me refine those results. First, I'll click on the All Filters button under the search box. Next, I'll check the box for peer-reviewed articles. I want to find articles that were published fairly recently, so I'm going to open the Published Date filter and select the past 10 years. You can also create a custom date range if you'd like. Next, I'm going to scroll down and open the Subjects filter, where I can narrow by subject headings. Each article in the database has subject headings assigned to it to describe what it is about and to help us focus our results by using this filter. I can check the boxes of the subject headings I want, and the database will narrow my results to those articles that are actually about those subjects rather than just having those keywords in the title or description of the article. For this search, I'll select political participation and social media, and then click Apply. Looking through the list, if I click on the title of an article, I'll be taken to what is called the record for the article. The record contains all of the descriptive information about the article, including what is needed to build a citation, as well as the abstract for the article, which is just a brief summary. If I read the abstract and decide I want to read the full text of the article for my research, then I'm going to look for how I can access the full text. In the record, you will see either an Access Options drop-down menu or an At Pollock Library button. You will also see these under the brief descriptions in the result list. If there is an Access Options dropdown, open it to see how you can access the full text. Most likely there will be a PDF of the article that you can open. The PDF version of the article looks just like it did when the article was published in the journal. From here, you can download the article. You can also click on the share arrow to email the article, save to Google Drive or OneDrive, or get a permalink. The permalink is a permanent link which will not change. URLs and browser windows can change over time. If you like saving links to keep track of your articles, the permalink will be your best bet. In the PDF view, you will also find the Listen and Accessibility Support tools. The Listen tool will give you the ability to listen to the article in the database or download the MP3 file. The Accessibility Support tool will allow you to fill out a request for content remediation and is intended for use by those with disabilities. Social Sciences Full Text also has a citation tool. When you are in the record or the PDF view of the article, it is in the toolbar in the upper right corner. It looks like open quotation marks. Clicking on that can show you examples of how to cite this article in various citation styles, including APA. Unfortunately, Social Sciences Full Text does not have an example for ASA. These examples, however, are rarely 100% correct, so use this as your starting point and then double check with your publication manual or other citation resource to make any necessary corrections.
If there is a Find It at Pollock Library button in the record for your article, click on that.
You may see a link to Get PDF or a link to the full text in another database. If we don't have access to the article in a library database, you will see a button like this that says Sign in for more options. Click on that and use your portal login information. You will then be prompted to make a request for the article through Interlibrary Loan, also called ILL. ILL is the sharing of books and articles between libraries.
Most ILL articles will arrive quickly, probably in 24 to 48 hours.
But some may take longer, so start your research early so that you will have time to get any articles you might have to request. And there you have an overview of Social Sciences Full Text, a great resource for sociology majors. Happy researching!